Welcome back to our next podcast on cue card making. Turn on auto caption for better experience.
It was a warm summer night and I was camping with a group of friends in the middle of the countryside. As the sun set and the sky grew dark, we built a fire and settled in for the night. It wasn't long before someone suggested that we take a look at the stars. Excited by the idea, we all grabbed blankets and pillows and headed out into a nearby field. The sky was clear and the stars were shining brightly. We spread out our blankets and lay down on our backs, gazing up at the sky. At first, I was struck by the sheer number of stars. I had never seen so many in my life. They seemed to stretch on forever, each one a tiny pinprick of light in the vast expanse of the universe. As I stared up at the sky, I began to feel a sense of wonder and awe. It was humbling to realize just how small and insignificant we were in comparison to the vastness of the cosmos. As I continued to stare up at the sky, I started to notice the different constellations. I had learned about them in school, but I had never really appreciated their beauty until that moment. It was amazing to see these patterns of stars that had been recognized and named by people thousands of years ago. As we lay there, we talked about the stars and the universe. We discussed the possibility of extraterrestrial life and the mysteries of black holes and dark matter. We marveled at the fact that the light we were seeing had traveled millions of miles through space and time just to reach us. Eventually, the conversation died down and we all fell into a comfortable silence. The only sound was the crackling of the fire and the occasional rustle of the leaves in the nearby trees. I felt a sense of peace and tranquility wash over me as I lay there, watching the stars. As the night wore on, the stars slowly began to fade as the sun began to rise. Reluctantly, we packed up our blankets and headed back to our tents. But even as we went to bed, I couldn't shake the feeling of wonder and amazement that I had experienced while gazing up at the stars. It was a truly humbling and unforgettable experience.
Thank you for listening to our education podcast. As we wrap up this episode, we want to take a moment to express our gratitude for all of our listeners. We hope that our podcast has been a valuable resource for you in your educational journey and that it has provided you with insights, inspiration, and knowledge that you can apply in your life, and we look forward to sharing more insights with you in our next episode.